As an administrator, there are things you must never ignore or sweep under the rug if you truly want to succeed in this role. Success is not just about getting the position. It's about keeping the position, managing stress, and learning to genuinely love the role instead of feeling overwhelmed by it. When you come into a facility as a new administrator, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is rushing in and changing everything immediately. Before making changes, take time to understand what has been working and what has not been working. Every facility has a history, and that history matters. This understanding does not come from sitting in an office. It comes from working on the floor. When you work on the floor, you begin to understand the residents, the staff, and the daily operations. You see the real challenges. You see what staff deal with every day. This phase is not about proving authority. It is about learning the environment. This is also the time to ask questions, not as a boss, but as someone who genuinely wants to learn. Listen more than you speak. Observe without judging too quickly. When staff see that you are willing to learn, it reduces resistance, builds trust, and eases the pressure on you as an administrator. Once you understand the culture, the people, and the operations, then you can begin working toward meaningful change. Change made with understanding lasts longer and creates less conflict. Next is follow-up. Follow-up. Believe it or not, this is where many administrators fail. You know how we often say, if every human is full of love, the world would be a better place? That's exactly how follow-up works in this position. As an administrator, if you master follow-up, external audits will not scare you. Let me be clear, this is not for people who want shortcuts. I'm talking to administrators who want to do things right, protect their license, keep their job, and aim for excellence. Delegation alone is not leadership. Delegation with follow-up is. It's not enough to assign tasks and assume they're done. The real work is checking. Was it done? Was it done correctly? Is the process working, or does it need adjustment? Follow-up is not micromanaging. Follow-up is accountability. Follow-up is protection. Follow-up is leadership. And here's the truth. Once your team recognizes that follow-up is part of who you are, everything changes. People stay alert, standards rise, excuses disappear, and the facility runs better. When follow-up becomes your strength, compliance becomes easier, your confidence grows, and excellence becomes the culture, not a struggle. Follow-up is not optional. It is the foundation. Stand-up meeting equals solution ground. I call stand-up meetings solution ground. This is where all the departments come together. Nursing, dietary, housekeeping, activities, maintenance, admin, everybody. And as an administrator, this is one meeting you should never miss, because this is where you hear the truth, fast, direct, and fresh. What happened on night shift? What problems are brewing? Who is short-staffed? Which resident or family is unhappy? What's not working on the floor right now? Stand-up meeting helps you catch issues early, before they turn into stress, complaints, confusion, or chaos, and solve. It also helps you understand your staff expectations in real time, what they need from you, what support they're lacking, and what they're tired of carrying alone. And let me tell you the secret. Your presence matters. When you show up, staff feel seen. When staff feel seen, they work better. And when communication is clear, your job becomes easier. You don't even have to talk too much. Sometimes your job is to listen, observe, and ask the right questions. So yes, stand-up meeting is solution ground. If you want to succeed as an administrator, protect your peace and lead with confidence. Show up. Every time.